So Isaac Newton was born on January 4, 1643, according to the Julian calendar used in England at the time. However, by the modern Gregorian calendar that we use today, his birth date is considered to be December 25, 1642, which corresponds to Christmas Day. This discrepancy arises from the fact that England transitioned from the Julian calendar to the Gregorian calendar in 1752, which resulted in an adjustment of dates. Therefore, Newton's birth date is often recognized as either December 25, 1642, Gregorian calendar, or January 4, 1643, Julian calendar. When he was 3 years old, his mother remarried and left him with his grandparents, which deeply affected him and likely contributed to his solitary and distrustful personality. During his teenage years, Newton expressed remorse for past actions, including threatening his stepfather and mother. As an adult, he devoted himself entirely to his work, avoided personal interests, and never married. He often kept his scientific and mathematical findings private for long periods, if he published them at all. At the age of 12, Newton attended a school in Grantham and stayed with the local apothecary because the daily journey from Woolsthorpe Manor was too long. Initially, he was not a strong student. However, following a confrontation with a school bully, Newton began to apply himself more diligently in an effort to surpass his rival and ultimately became a top student. Despite this progress, at around age 15 or 16, his widowed mother, having been widowed for a second time, instructed him to leave school and return to Woolsthorpe Manor to pursue farming. Newton showed little interest in farming and struggled in the role. Eventually, Newton's former headmaster in Grantham convinced his mother to allow him to resume his education. After completing his studies there, Newton moved on to Trinity College, University of Cambridge in 1661, leaving farming behind him for good. In 1669, at the age of 26, Newton was appointed as the Lucasian Professor of Mathematics at Cambridge University, one of the oldest universities in the world, established in 1209. Newton was the second person to hold this professorship, and notable physicists like Stephen Hawking, author of The Brief History of Time, held this position from 1979 to 2009. Despite his nearly 30-year tenure at Cambridge, Newton displayed minimal interest in teaching or interacting with his students, and his lectures were poorly attended, often with no attendees at all. Newton's primary focus was on his own research endeavors.